Sat Shri Akal Ji. Welcome, everyone, to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting into some timeless wisdom, stuff that speaks directly to, that feeling many of us have of being stuck in habits that don't really help. And that deep desire we all have to live more intentionally.
Yeah.
So our mission today, we're exploring a really powerful couplet, one that offers some real guidance on breaking free from these kinds of modern traps.
It really is a universal thing, isn't it? That feeling like you're caught in these routines, these cycles, sometimes right from the moment you wake up, even. And, this wisdom, it cuts across generation.
Absolutely.
Teenagers scrolling through endless feeds, older folks looking for maybe a renewed sense of purpose.
Yeah.
It just hits home.
It really does. And this insight, this powerful couplet, it comes from Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, a true, a beacon of spiritual guidance. And to really feel its weight, we've got a recitation of the original words. This is A.P. Singh from Sikh Dharamsal. Just listen to the energy in it.
Kaho nanak bhaj har mana, pare na jam ki faas.
Wow. Even if you don't understand the language directly, there's just such a power, a vibrancy to those words.
Yeah, it's quite striking.
A real rhythm.
And the core message there, it's pretty direct. It essentially asks, why? Why are you so caught up in this poison of desires? Isn't it time to just let go for good? And then the guidance, remember the define, that's what saves you from these traps. It really makes you stop and think, doesn't it?
It does, the poison of desires. Okay, so how does that idea, how does it actually show up for us now in our daily lives? What does being trapped look like today?
Yeah.
Well, think about it. That very first thing so many people do, wake up, grab the phone,
Right.
straight into scrolling social media, emails, news, before even, checking in with yourself.
Guilty as charged sometimes, yeah.
And it's not just a quick check. You see teenagers, adults too, spending hours just doom scrolling, lost in this endless stream of often negative stuff online. And you think, okay, tomorrow will do better.
Right, tomorrow will be different.
But guess what? Tomorrow comes, and it's often the exact same pattern. It becomes this slow, poisonous schedule. It just eats away at your time, your well-being, your potential. Kind of sneaks up on you.
I've really felt that pull, the phone thing first thing. And I started trying this tiny thing, like literally 1 minute of just breathing or thinking of one thing I'm grateful for before I even look at the screen. And it's amazing. It sounds small, but it honestly shifts the whole tone of the day. It feels less frantic.
Exactly. That tiny shift makes a huge difference. And it's not only the digital stuff either. Procrastination, that's another big one, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Putting off important things. It means you miss chances, maybe. Like a job interview where you just don't bring your A game because you crammed at the last second.
Or being late for that important meeting.
Right. Showing up late, unprepared. You lose that opportunity. These are all just different flavors of that same poison, those distractions pulling you away, pulling you from what really matters, from giving your best. And eventually you got to ask, right? Aren't you just tired of it?
That's the core question.
That moment of realization, like, wow, these habits are really holding me back. That can be the start of breaking free.
Okay, so if that's the poison, then the couplet gives us the antidote. Remember the divine. It saves you from these traps. For someone really wrestling with, say, the phone habit or procrastination, what does remembering the divine or turning inward actually mean, like practically?
Yeah, that's the key part. It's not necessarily about, some grand mystical thing, although it can be. More practically, Remembering the divine means consciously shifting your focus away from all those external cravings, those distractions, and towards your inner self, your inner core, what some might call the divine within. Think of it as your authentic self, your deepest values, that sense of purpose that really drives you underneath it all.
Okay, so shifting focus inward.
Right. So practically, it could be like your breathing exercise,
Yeah.
taking that first minute of the day for intention setting. Or maybe before grabbing the phone, ask yourself, okay, does this actually align with what I want for myself today, with my values?
Mm.
Could be 5 minutes of journaling instead of scrolling,
Mhm.
or just some mindful breathing. It's about strengthening that inner connection, So you're not just fighting the habit with sheer willpower, which is exhausting. You're building this inner compass.
An inner compass. I like that. It guides you away. But still, breaking habits feels like such hard work, like pure willpower a lot of the time. How does this turning inward, this connecting with the divine within, how does that actually make it, well, easier, like the wisdom suggests?
Well, the fascinating thing is when you genuinely start connecting with that inner strength, that clarity, those external poisons, they start to lose their grip on you. The phone seems less appealing. The urge to scroll fades a bit. The procrastination feels less inevitable.
So their power diminishes.
Exactly. The motivation to change, it starts coming from a different place. Not just guilt or external pressure or that temporary burst of, I must do this. It comes from a place of sort of inner peace, a recognition that those distractions, they only offer shallow, fleeting satisfaction compared to the deeper fulfillment you get from living in line with your true self, your purpose. So choosing to disengage from what drains you, it actually becomes the easier, more natural choice over time.
It sounds like shifting from forcing yourself to choosing yourself.
That's a great way to put it. Choosing your deeper self over the momentary urge.
So thinking about all this, what does it really mean for you listening right now? This timeless wisdom is a reminder, really. The power to get out of those unproductive ruts, those schedules that drain you, escaping those desires that don't serve you. That power is already inside. It's about making that conscious choice to turn inward, to remember what truly nourishes your spirit, what that divine within really is for you. So maybe the question to leave you with is, are you ready? Ready to pick just one poisonous schedule in your life, just one habit, and commit to taking one small step, turning inward, realizing that inner strength to finally break free. Something to reflect on.
Okay, before we wrap up, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this valuable. Maybe share it with your family and friends so you can all learn and grow together on this path.
Sat Shri Akal Ji.